My name is Joe Pulvermacher. I'm the fire chief for the village of Menomonee Falls. Menomonee Falls does have a recruitment program. What we try to do is we try to get in front of people who seem to be interested in public safety, emergency services, fire, emergency medical. What we're trying to do is find those that have the aptitude to be able to serve during an emergency. And part of that is just making sure that we are available to answer questions of candidates who have an interest in the profession but don't necessarily know how to get started. We try to pair them with people who have been through the training before or recently. That way, whatever they're asking resembles the training that most of our firefighters are going through now. And it's not just limited to firefighters, it's also emergency medical technicians, paramedics. It's a matter of addressing the overall need that exists within the fire service that includes emergency medical care.
So I started my journey in the fire service about 3 years ago. I started as just getting my EMT license, and then I started here as an EMS only and slowly started getting different certifications, becoming a firefighter, becoming a driver operator, and then moving to different higher level certifications like paramedic. And that kind of led me down the full-time path, and I ended up getting a full-time job back in January, so about the past 7 months now. We have some training facilities that we get to run through for fire and EMS. So our training division does a super great job of giving us hands-on stuff for us to put what we learn in a classroom to actually work. So we have different courses that we go through as well as different EMS scenarios that they give us to better our skills.
So the duration varies, but what you can expect in one of our academies is a lot of diverse types of trainings. Anything from fire to EMS to vehicle accidents. We kind of do a lot of training in a short amount of time, but we make sure that you're ready to actually go out into the field and be ready for those shifts. It's super cool to see someone come in kind of new, not necessarily to the fire service, but the department, and then kind of see them blossom into that, you know, that's the person I want next to me inside of fire. That's the person I want next to me on a critical call. It's kind of cool to see that progress.
What we try to do is we try to make sure that we address the fact that we know that we have people in the community that are interested in the fire service. We know that there are those that are maybe recently graduating high school or are looking for another career option that just want to be able to take that next step, but they don't know where that step starts. And so by having people in the fire station or throughout the fire department that have the ability to answer questions specific to those needs is probably one of the ways that we get started with our recruitment program, and then it goes from there.
I am a nurse, and I also work as an EMT on the fire department. I have worked here for about 3 years, part of the part-time personnel on this department. So I am just on the EMS side of things, and I'm fortunate that this department allows just EMS only personnel to be part of the fire department. I was also quite fortunate because my high school allowed me to do my EMT program while I was in my senior year of high school. I feel like a lot of people do their EMT after they're done with high school, and I was able to kind of get a jump start on things. So as soon as I turned 18 and I graduated high school, I took the state test and everything required for getting your certs as an EMT, and then shortly after I joined the Menomonee Falls Fire Department.
I was looking for a change of pace with work and the flexibility with scheduling with the department. I think Menomonee Falls is one of the few departments in Wisconsin that still does part-time employees. Most departments have moved to full-time employees, so having the flexibility to just schedule around my nursing schedule made it really easy, an easy decision to join the department. The people that I work with are always pushing me to be the best provider that I can be. Not just answering my questions, but giving me really helpful criticism and good helpful hints on how to move calls along a little bit better and provide the best care. There's always opportunities for trainings, and the people that are around me are always kind of encouraging me to take things a step further.
I do think that the Village of Menomonee Falls stands out. There's other departments in Wisconsin that are a combination fire department, both career and part-time. But one of the values that we have in Menomonee Falls is that we do exercise that combination fire department. We can take an entry-level firefighter, somebody who has limited knowledge, limited skills, build them up to the point where they are a functioning firefighter, emergency medical technician, paramedic. And from there, if they're still a part-time firefighter, we've done one of two things, hopefully both. We've not only established a skill set for them, we've made the firefighter, the paramedic more talented, but hopefully we've set them up to the point where they're interested in a career with the Village of Menomonee Falls.
So I actually grew up in Menomonee Falls, born and raised. And so when I thought about joining a fire department, when I was kind of interested in getting into fire and EMS, I really wanted to stay local. I love the community here, wanted to serve the community that I kind of grew up in, be a part of. So that's kind of why I chose Menomonee Falls for fire department. But I feel like we just have a great sense of community here. There's a lot of fun things to do, especially in the summer. We have a lot of fun festivals. So community-wise, it's a great community to be a part of. So I feel like in that sense, I feel like I'm really helping something that I deeply care for.
I like the hands-on nature of the academy. We did a little bit of book learning, learning the village and the protocols and whatnot, but there was a lot of hands-on teamwork in like a team learning environment and becoming familiar with not only the rest of the department, but our fellow academy classmates. It strengthened a pretty good bond between us all. You only get to do it once here and enjoy it. It's grueling and hard, but you come out knowing a lot more and feeling a lot better, and you come out with some great friendships. So embrace the academy and look forward to it. It's a special time.